On the feast of the exaltation of the Holy Cross, let us spend some time with our readings and with our image of the tree of life. Our first reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 21, verses 4 to 9, showed how the people leaving Egypt refused the companionship and guidance of God. Their life became burdensome and painful. Symbolically, if you look at the image which our Sunday school children produced, we can see what happened in this first reading through the symbol of the children's work. If we tear off the pieces of or resentment or grumbling or selfishness and unfaithfulness, then the true color, the true glory of the cross shines through. When the children explained what they made, what they produced in that particular Sunday, they said that it was particularly the richness, what separates us from God. When this is removed piece by piece, then the beauty of our faith shines forth. In the second reading, in St. Paul's letter to the Philippians, chapter 2, verses 6 to 11, we read about how God emptied himself. We heard of God's self-emptying his kenosis. And this self-emptying, this self-giving is also symbolized in the children's work. That God comes to us, becomes one of us, giving us his equality with God, his heavenly status, in order to share the richness and the fullness of heavenly life, again symbolized by the colors. And through this, what is revealed to us is a colorful blueprint of Christian life. The Gospel confirms this symbolism. It is about our rebirth by looking at the cross, accepting the cross. When the heavens become open, when we have a sure way of communicating with God, it is symbolized by these emerging colors which we can see behind the cross. These colors are the symbols of providence. They can read also as the symbols of truth, that truth always emerges in concord, as Hans Urs von Balthasar said, that truth is always a symphony of voices, not one voice who decides and prevails over others. So when we celebrate the Holy Cross, we celebrate Jesus' redeeming sacrifice for us all. But it is also a reminder that this is a tree of life, and Christian faith, though looking through suffering, is about joy, rejoicing together with God. In the community of the Church, and in the community of our friends and members of our families. Everything is in the hands of heaven. We could say that everything is in the hands of heaven through the cross of Christ. And if we hold on to this truth, it can help us to ward off all wrongdoings which can separate us from the cross, which can cover as a plaster the true faith and the true joy of our faith.